Papa, get from behind there before you hurt yourself. I'm not going to tell you no more. Stop putting your stuff back there. You don't need to be back there. No, get your toys and bring it to over here. Don't put it back there. But get your toys and come over here.
Set, ready, 8, read. Hey, lock it.
Here's the former number 2 pick, the Pro Bowler Saquon Barkley. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
Now. Switch. Now.
Here's a give to Barkley. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
An early tough test on the opening drive. This is 3rd and 8. Throwing Jones. And the throw there going to be incomplete. So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
And he didn't quite have the backspin on that one. It hits at the 4 and continues into the end zone. It's a touchback. Cousins and the Vikings with a 1st and 10 at the 20. Here's Dalvin Cook, 3rd year back from Florida State. And some room to run now. Touchdown, Vikings. Dalvin Cook, an 80-yard touchdown. And the Vikings have taken a first-quarter lead. An ideal start for them, really. You force the punt, and then you go down and score.
And you've got to see a fist pump on the sideline from the head coach, don't you? Because he's turned into his bench, and he's telling his team, this is how we prepare. Force the punt, go downfield and score. I told you guys, it's just like a boxer in the gym preparing for the fight. Now we get to turn it all loose.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. This will be fielded at the 8. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. And New York set to take the field. And on the first drive, 3 and out. I know that these are professional athletes, but I would imagine sometimes you get the nerves at the beginning of a game still, don't you?
Those don't ever go away. And typically what I've heard from guys and what I remember from playing, if you don't have nerves at the start of a game, it's not going to be a great day for you. You're not really ready to play. So finding a way to harness those nerves and not let them affect you in a negative way, that's what all the guys are looking for.
Now on 2nd and 13. Jones. He'll rifle this one deep right side. He's got a man complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. It's a gain of 35.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about. But big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for. How about that one?
That was great. And when our camera... Jones hit, and the ball's out. And the Vikings pick up the football. And they take over. They'll set up shop at the 46-yard line. Often on fumbles, you look at the guy who coughed it up and say, geez, what did he do? But, hey, let's tip the cap to the defense here.
Not a problem at all, my man. I'm not even going to tip it. I'm going to doff my cap to him. Congratulations. Big-time play. Knocking it free and creating something good for your team.
And out now come the Vikings. And they hit the home run last drive. One play on the ground all the way to the house. Now the defense, maybe they're expecting a run here.
Partner, I love your description because when we talk about hitting the home run, we're usually thinking about a passing play, aren't we? Something in the air, deep ball. But how about them just taking it big-time jaunt? Now if you're coming back out, now they've established this run game, the play-action pass could very well be open.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Cousins gives way to Cook. And he's going to be met at about the 43. 2 yards on the first down carry, and then followed up by 2 yards on the second down carry.
Well, that's definitely not going to be enough to get the job done. Wasn't the expression 3 yards in a cloud of dust?
Now they're going to need 6 on 3rd down to keep the drive going. And now on 3rd down, they'll need to get it to the 36 to pick up the first. Here's Cousins. Open man is Thielen. It's complete. Touchdown, Vikings. Adam Thielen, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Vikings find a way to stretch their lead. Extra point up and good by Bailey. And that'll make the score 14-0.
Vikings 14, Giants nothing.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. This fielded at the 2. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. And New York set to take the field. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. Here's a throw out wide complete to his running back right side. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
They face a 3rd and 4 after that last completion gets them 6.
You gonna see me in your nightmare.
Here's Jones operating from the gun. But he hits his man, Matthews. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. His first catch there, good for 10 yards and a first down.
Yo, is your screen blinking black?
The 41-yard line.
Is your screen blinking black, like flashing?
Got it.
Mine is. I'm glad I'm recording it.
General
This is
West.
blinking.
Big grip.
On that
First
play, you
down
got the
carry
fumble
for
on.
Barkley.
You was not even supposed to get that fumble, bro. I
And
tried
he'll
to
be
fling it to
corralled out
Barkley, and they
across
wouldn't let me
midfield
throw
down to the
pitch the ball.
45. Back-to-back
That
nice
shit
gains.
bullshit.
That one for 14 yards
I'm
and
like, yo,
another
pitch
first.
the ball.
I have to admit, I'm excited by that play call and the end result because this is a team that's down big early in the first quarter, and a lot of teams will just panic, abandon the playbook, and just start firing the ball all over the
look at
place.
that. I
It's way
tried to
too early
spin
for that.
move.
Stick to what works
Wow.
Down double
Okay.
digits, and
That
we
game
talked
is
about their
like
game
screwing me
plan
over right now.
being both running and
Yeah.
passing there. You're right. They're sticking to the game plan,
Like
get
I
the
can't
ground
do
game
nothing.
going.
for you. A lot of football left to be played.
I can't do no moves right now. Like, I can't spin.
4 yards
surprised
on
I
that
got
last
that too.
completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Now Jones.
Oh, my
And
God.
that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one.
that was-
It's 2nd down.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It's way too tight, unable to find anyone open.
And they'll need to get to the 35 if they want to keep this drive going on 3rd down. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. And they'll need to get to the 35 if they want to keep this drive going on 3rd down. Looking to throw. Jones. Double team and it's intercepted. Xavier Rhodes with a pick.
Oh, my God.
And a
You
big
need to turn
turnover
that shit
there as
up,
his guys
bro.
will
Look
get
at
the
pass
football
interference,
back.
bro.
So
They're not
more
calling
problems here in
nothing.
this first quarter. Already
Look at
2
that, look at
scores
that. That's
down,
pass
and here they give away the
interference, bro.
football.
And if
Come
I'm the head
on.
coach, I think it's time to start lighting a fire under some of these guys. Now, you have to do it within your personality. They can't perceive it as fake. But I'd go get after some guys because they don't look ready to play to me. They look flat, uninspired. It's time to get
pass
moving.
interference. I'm good, bro. It ain't changed. No, like, there's no pass interference. I'm good on this shit, bro.
And the play clock becoming an issue, so Mike Zimmer's forced to call a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Cousins and the Vikings with a 1st and 10 at their own 16.
I'm not even playing hard.
They start the drive with Cook. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
You got to change
An
that
interesting
shit yourself,
and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
A gain of 13. It's a 1st down.
Just want to get this game out the way.
14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Ready for the 2nd quarter, and it's our visitors with the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10.